Mic testing 1 2 1 2. Alright, so in this video we're going to be doing a top 5 weapon ranking tier list for the best weapons to clear in Tundra. And this video will go through how efficient the weapon is and how strong it is in completing the level as fast as possible, especially for grinding wishes around this time. Before we start this tier list, I just want to mention we're not going to be using voted weapons in this tier list because they're already good. You know they're going to be number 1 because they're overpowered as hell. They're meant to be voted for a reason. Alright, coming in at number 5 we have the Solar. The Solar is a good scythe that you can use for clearing out stages at really fast times. Not only its great ranged ability unleashes like a huge solar beam, clearing out a good half of the map. That's already half the work done for a stage. And while that happens, killing all the monsters in its half, you can take the other half to clear out the monsters with your M1s. This weapon is very safe if you're the type of player who plays more passively. And not only that, paired with recovery 4, you basically have infinite solar beams because its recharge time is very low. Bosses are the same thing. You can play very safe with them because you can just stand from a distance and just spam this ability over and over and over again without having to worry about taking damage or dying. This works both in normal and heroic, so whichever you choose is very good. The only problem is that it could take a bit longer than the other 4 weapons that I'm going to introduce, and this is why it comes in at number 5. My personal favorite, coming in at number 4, we have the Vampire Axe. And the reason why I say that is because of its high damage output and its healing ability that it gives you when you pop the ability. It gives you a 1.5 damage increase as well as a heal per hit. So you don't need lifesteal for this. And when you pair it with Thorns and Fire, it's a very deadly combo because while you heal up and all the monsters are hitting you, you deal damage back to them as well as the damage that you swing at them at the same time. And I love this axe because it's a very aggressive playstyle to be using. And it's very fun and it's very risky. So by all means, I suggest you use the Vampire Axe if you're more of the aggressive player. Coming in at number 3, the top 3 of all best weapons is the Royalist. I suggest you have this weapon at level 3 and above because if it's level 2 you won't get this crit chance. You won't have the special crit, which is very important for this weapon. The ability makes you go invisible and invincible for 4 seconds. 4 seconds doesn't seem that long on paper, but with the recovery 4 you have a 2-second cooldown which makes you use it infinitely. And I suggest for this you need stamina because stamina is going to be very important when you're popping this ability over and over and over again. Stamina 4 combined with this, because Royalist takes up a lot of your stamina and you need to be also able to dodge and get to the other monsters as fast as you can. Put high crit on this, put fire and spam stamina. Get lifesteal 1 because you can't heal with this weapon. At the second boss of Tundra, you could just spam going invisible and you can keep continually slamming, bah, 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 and that's boom. That's why Royalist comes at number 3 on my list. Coming in at number 2, we have the Stellar. The reason why I say Stellar is because its ability is so overpowered because it clears out half the map with 1 click. The damage is so hefty on this weapon, which helps you so much. Even at level 2, I have it at level 3 right now. But level 2 was just fine when I was using it on a heroic level. It kills half a stage from 1 ability. For maximum output on Stellar, you have to have recovery 4. Because the stun combined with your M1s, combined with the ability, it's an easy way to just wrap stages as fast as you can. That's why Stellar is at number 2. And I'm sure nobody was surprised by this. Number 1 is definitely the Ice Whip. This weapon's ability is so broken to the point where it outshines literally every other legendary that you have, even the 3-star legendaries, apart from the Voted. If Voteds didn't exist, this would have been the best weapon in the game, but unfortunately they do. This weapon gives you the longest freeze time as well as high crit damage. So when you freeze them and you're swinging like crazy, you deal probably like 2000 damage in the time span of, how long does this ability last? 7 seconds. And not only that, when you freeze the last boss on Tundra, if you watch my previous videos, I show you a way on how to absolutely obliterate the last boss. And when you do that, you wipe the boss solo in 2 turns. So when he flies down twice, you absolutely obliterate him with the ability. And it also works the same for the second boss and the third. It works good for all bosses because it's just such a crazy ability. And you don't really need to use this ability for, unless like you're doing crowd control, you don't need to use this ability for the little like baby stages, because its damage output is just so crazy to the point where you don't even need it. I guess the only problem with the Ice Spear is having no parry, but it makes up for that with having free crit damage, free counters with the single use of a click, of a right click. This is why Ice Spear comes at number 1. And there you have it. That's my personal top 5 of the best weapons to use in Tundra. If you have any other opinions, let me know down in the comments of your own ranking, because I'm really curious as to what you guys have to say for the weapons that are in my top 5, sorry. And that will be all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in a bit. God bless.
We are not alone. Take my yoke upon you. My burden is light. Jesus won my battles when I couldn't fight. Give me a glimpse of heaven, something I have never heard of. Show me a new dimension. I praise you for all